What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Shattered Tabletop Gaming. Tonight we are playing Obojima, Tales from the Tall Grass, a 5e Dungeons & Dragons setting. Tonight I'm joined by these amazing creatives who have signed up to try out their hand at some silliness. A couple players have been here before, and we have a new face joining the fray. Player 2 has entered the game. Welcome, Oren. We're so happy to have you here. Real quick, we'll go around the virtual table, and I'm just going to let everybody introduce themselves. If there's anywhere you want people to follow you and who you're playing this evening, maybe a little bit about your character. So let's pass it over to Mumbly first.
Hello, I'm Mumbly on pretty much everything. I got like TikTok, Instagram, and on video games. And I will be playing Yuki Yolandi. She is a spiritkin elf, so she is very connected to the spirit world. She has a little spirit buddy named Mo. She's got white hair, and she's a bard.
Nice.
Pass it to Lucy. I'll pass it to Lucy. Did she hear me?
Yeah, I'm so sorry. I think it cut out for a second. Yeah, so I go by Dreamer Uzumaki. I play Lucy in this campaign of Obojima. I am a blue Dara, 6 foot. She owns a shop called Oodles and Noodles, where she sells ramen, pho, apparently flies, all sorts of stuff. And has some really great choices for beer, sake, whiskey, you name it, she's got it. And she is a dragon shepherd monk. So, and she co-owns the Oodles and Noodles with a red Dara named Goosey, Lucy and Goosey, you know. But yeah, I'm gonna pass it off to Oren.
Hi, everybody. I am Disgruntled Unicorn. You can find me under this handle on Twitch, and I'm going to start streaming soon, ? I am playing Orin tonight. For those of you who watched Critio Grito Doomy Dungeon Master, you're probably familiar with Orin. I'm bringing him over to Obojima. He is a Furbolg cleric of life, so all the heals. Very excited.
Awesome. So we were trying an experiment with having Twitch turned off on my computer to see if it would help the internet. It did not. My internet weirded out on me there for a little bit. But I am Ray. I'm the Arc Master this evening. I do most of the DMing around Shattered Tabletop Gaming, unless a few super amazing people step up, such as Super Gets, who does our Call of Cthulhu game, and G9, who runs Glimmering Pines when she's not doing stuff over at Magical Miss, one of our super awesome collaborators. If you would like to follow along with any of our collaborators, such as Magical Miss, Lorefell, MA, Dark Domains, you can check out our Shattered Tabletop Gaming link tree, and everybody's on there. We try to keep that updated with everybody's links as much as possible. That also creates a command in chat, so you'll be able to do your command and your little link to follow will pop up. As for our channel, throughout the session, I will need some die rolls. I'll call those out, being that it's Dungeons and Dragons. I might need D20s, D12s, D6s, whatever. I'll say what D that is. All you got to do is type in !D whatever I called for, and it'll roll a die in chat. I'll use it for weal or woe against these amazing players who are just trying to make it through the Obojima world. We also have super awesome Twitch channel point rewards. They create all kinds of chaos and havoc within our game. So make sure to spend your points or save them up for some of the really big stuff. That's always fun too. let's see what we got. I think that's really about it for now. If you're watching this on Twitch and you're not on our Discord server, come on over. We have lots of West March games that you can join in as well. We cycle through the cast. We get all kinds of people playing. So come, join along, have fun. And if you are watching this on YouTube, click the link, come to our Discord, join up. It's a lot of fun there too. You can also find, as I said, the links to all of our collaborators. So, with all of that being said, I'm going to turn on our background music here, and it might make me sound like I'm underwater for a minute. So, we'll see how that plays out.
You said die rolls, and I looked down and was like, I didn't get any of my dice ready.
Yeah, that's
yeah.
too.
Nice. Good call. Good call.
Yeah, that is a good call, isn't it?
I
Not
was
the only
totally
one. Cool.
I was totally prepared. I had my dice the whole time. Deception roll. Oh, wonderful. All right. So our wonderful characters all begin their day in the small coastal community. I say small. It's a small city of Minami. All of you have your own like part-time jobs and things like that you do aside from adventuring. And that brings in a little bit of revenue for you. So what we're going to do is have you all roll a profession check to see how many gold petals you've earned. So to do a profession check, you're going to take, so for Orin, it'd be a D20 plus your wisdom modifier. And then for Yuki, it would be plus charisma modifier. And then Lucy, I think yours was dexterity.
Yes.
I'm gonna flavor text mine because it's bad.
Uh-oh. Mine's not so good either.
I did worse.
Did you? Okay.
Yes.
Well, with the +2, I got a good old 6. Got a 6 on there.
Good roll.
Got a 16 with my +3,
Let's
wow.
go.
Okay, yeah.
which is
Yeah.
better than last time. Oh, there it is.
So Oren, what did you roll?
Oren got a lovely, beautiful, natural 1.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, for whatever reason, maybe it's because you're new to town. You've only made one gold petal, which is essentially a gold piece.
My thought process
Obojima
was
world.
being a cleric. He's giving all of his money to the temple and to the poor, and just like not saving hardly anything for himself.
Maybe no one needed to be healed.
I like that.
No.
We can go with that. Or it was just a spirit tricking you and just kept taking your gold.
100%. That the Two-Face thing from Avatar, yeah.
Ooh.
Yes. So let's see. Yuki, you got a 16, you said?
Yeah, with my charisma.
Okay, so yeah, you got
That's
16
13.
gold petals.
Yay.
And then Lucy got 6.
Woo. It's a slow
Maybe you
night
should-
at Oodles and Noodles.
Right, I was gonna say.
Maybe you
Richard's
should
crazy.
stop giving them away for free.
Yeah, last time you were like, just pay me whatever you want.
It all circles back, though. It all circles back. It'll be okay.
Goosey is the business person.
Yeah, because I was gonna say Goosey was not so kind and was like, "That's one gold. That's one gold petal. That's one gold petal." And then Agros, the sleepy town guard, paid Goosey 2 gold petals, and Goosey said nothing and just gave him the same as one. Just, here's your noodles.
No change. Like,
No.
tip.
Yeah, no. Aha. So all of you are wandering around town, doing your daily activities. Everything's going fairly well. When each of you get a message that the mayor, who I put down their name in the chat, and now I don't remember who they were.
It was Rico Rensu? Rico.
Yes.
Rico.
Mayor Rico Rensu has asked for any and all available adventurers to come to the mayor's house for an important mission. Should you so choose.
I think Orin has no choice. Orin very much.
His stomach rumbles as he reads it, like,
oh. Realizing that he needs to not maybe keep a little bit of the money to himself and not be giving everything away to people. Is like, I need muns.
I think. Oh, go ahead.
Yuki is stuck with like cleaning duties at her brother's shop, and she's like just wants to get out of there, so she's like, oh, I'm needed elsewhere, sorry, gotta go, and rushes out the door.
I feel like maybe Lucy's gotta get some more, stock up on some ingredients, and also make sure Goosey's not too mad at her for not getting as much coin or flowers as she was supposed to get. So she's like, yeah, let me go get some more money so I can do all that.
Yeah, you could just make it up before she even notices.
Yeah, exactly.
Good call. The mayor's house is very easy to find. It's kind of one of the larger, nicer homes in Minami. Kind of overlooks the ocean. It's like, it's just a typical mayor's home, even though the mayor is a nice person, like not taking advantage of the people or anything like that. And as you get in there, you see there's tons of other adventurers all queued up, like waiting to get in. They're wearing like super fancy armor. Some of them have glowing magical weapons, like very clearly top tier adventurers.
Well, Lucy always has her little like old school milkman jug container thing with like cups of ramen. So she's just going through the line, just like oodles and noodles, get your ramen here. Who's hungry?
What an
Orin just
entrepreneur.
appears behind her. Just
with this would probably take a slot. Yuki could disguise herself. She has disguised self as like a more ready adventurer, like with some armor and stuff, so she can kind of blend in with the rest of the best. Also, nice. I have to say, picturing Lucy doing anything out of fear of Goosey, like considering their size difference, is absolutely hilarious.
Goosey's got a mean kick.
Yeah.
She's tiny but mighty.
Yeah, a bunch of the adventurers do come over, and they're like, "Oh yeah, I'm super hungry. We've been down in the dungeons for days. It's not a lot to eat down there."
All right. Well, I only have 6, and it looks like this wonderful cleric was here first. So, we got pork, curry, spicy, karage ramen. What would you guys like?
They're all just like yelling out everything, and you sell out almost instantly.
would make Goosey proud. Two golden petals for
Two.
each.
Orin looks down at his one golden petal and just begins to weep.
And then she still slides you the ramen.
Star Eyes slides the one petal across the table and just starts eating.
Yeah.
Goosey like slowly rises up out of a bush with like that little pound sign, like
Yeah.
That's so funny.
If Lucy could see Goosey, she's definitely pretending like she can't.
slinks back down into the bush. Like. I love it.
Yeah, Yuki's like pretending to stretch and being like, "Nah, no noodles for me. Gotta keep limber."
Through mouthfuls of ramen and just like soup particles flying all over the place. Yes, pocket noodles. All the pocket noodles. Orin is probably just gonna like trying to make some kind of small talk, is just like, so what do you think they need us to do? So,
I don't know. The mayor always has us do like really random stuff, but the fact that she's called everybody must be something big.
Yeah, there's so many people here. I hope there's enough missions to go around.
I could definitely use the pay, so yeah.
The mirror slides open the door and kind of steps out, like looks at all the people like, oh, maybe I shouldn't have called for everybody. Okay, so I'm gonna be honest. This is probably not for most of you. This letter came from Toadstool Hollow, from the elder there, and he needs somebody to go and investigate some things. I have made a mistake. Accidents have been made. You see almost immediately, like, level 10s and ups are just like, no, screw this. Like, they're like, the ones that do stay, you know, a few of them are kind of like suspicious. Some of them are jeering. Some of them are like, how much does it pay? Very, very on character for these people. The mayor says, well, I can afford to pay those who help the elder and bring back proof that they helped the elder. I could pay each person 20 gold petals, and booze stuff like kind of getting thrown. People are leaving. They're like, screw that. I can't even buy Goosey's noodles for 20 gold.
Once again, Orin materializing, just like a puff of like smoke behind him, star-eyed. Like, I know old people. I'm really good with old people.
Yuki's like, it's a little beneath me, but I got nothing better to do today.
Yeah, Lucy's definitely down. She has probably had Elder Toadstool in the restaurant a time or two, maybe sipping on some whiskey or something. So she's all about it. And then 20 gold petals. That's you know, a big old chunk of pork. So
that's fair. That's fair. Yeah, pretty much everybody but you three clear out. So you're able to just kind of walk to the front of the line like, woo-hoo. And yes, take care of an elder? What could be wrong? Well, the last time the elder ended up without pants, so
Yeah.
The mayor is like, okay, so Who would like the letter? Like looking at the three of you.
Orin just holds out his hand.
Bard whisper to Lucy, I'm dyslexic.
And then Lucy's like, what does that mean?
You don't read good, okay? Read it to me.
Okay. I bet the cleric has a really nice voice. What was your name, by the way? I'm so sorry.
Oh, yes.
I'm Orin. I am from a far off land, and I just got to town not too long ago because I'm on a pilgrimage, and this was my final stop, and I've been helping out at the local temple and helping out with the restorations and the folks in town.
Yeah. Well, I'm Lucy. I own a restaurant named Oodles and Noodles. You just had a sample, so you can stop by anytime.
Thank you. They were delicious.
Yeah, what she didn't say is they have a great drink called the Hairy Nipple. You really gotta stop for that one day. Maybe after our mission we're going on. Nice to meet you, by the way. I'm Yuki. And she shakes
Hi,
her hand.
Yuki. So what do we say? We take a look at this letter and see what we're doing.
Yes,
Orin
please.
opens up the letter to read it out loud, which I think I just saw
Alright.
it come through. Maybe? Nope.
That was Lucy's art. I'm gonna send it to you on Discord right now. There you go.
Okay. Dear friends, strange goings on at the Hollow. The lights in the swamp are no longer friendly. The bog folks speak of shadows stealing voices, and someone's been nibbling the dream caps. Come quickly, bring a lantern and maybe a snack. Yours in fungi, Elder Crimbletoe.
So sweet.
Crimbletoe. Well, does anyone? I'm fresh out of noodles, so I don't know if I'm gonna be relied upon for snackage.
Don't even worry about it. I got snacks for days, sides and all.
Trying to see if I have a cantrip that would work for casting light, and I do not. I will light up the path with joy.
I've heard that works.
I got something. We need to cast light. I have
Well, they just
dancing lights.
mentioned bringing a lantern.
Oh, okay. I have dancing lights, so I that could work.
Oh, perfect.
Cool. Okay, does anybody know how to get to the Hollow?
Is the place called Toadstool Hollow? Is that what it is?
Yep.
Because I definitely thought that was the name of the elder. My bad.
Crimbletoe. Right?
Crimbletoe, yep.
Crimbletoe. All right.
What a name.
I like that we have said that name like 10 times in the past 2 minutes.
Crimbletoe.
It's a good name.
Crimbletoe. That's a villain name if I ever heard one.
Crimbletoe. That's a villain.
So I think if nobody knows how to get there, I'll turn to the elder and just ask the elder, what direction should we be headed?
Do you have a map?
Beheaded. Who are you asking for a map? The mayor?
The elder.
Mayor.
Yeah.
Yeah, mayor.
Yeah, she gives you like a very rough drawn map. They really don't do a whole lot of cartography here. So it's legible, but it's not the greatest map ever. And you see like the small village kind of nestled in the forest.
How far away does it look?
Just about a day's travel on foot.
So, do you guys have any other way to get around, or are we footing it?
I have no money, so I'm good with walking.
Do
It's a great form of exercise.
Yeah, I love walking. I do.
I don't.
I
No,
do
go
have
ahead,
I can
sorry.
summon a little vehicle, but it's only gonna fit me in it. It's a little Barbie motel, like mobile, like for kids. So it ain't gonna fit us all in there. So sorry.
Everybody's walking faster than
Well,
Yuki's
Just
going.
driving alongside.
It's the little power wheels. Like, whee.
Well, I was gonna say, do you think I could use one of my sheep dragons to like take the three of us
Ooh.
along?
I like that idea. I don't know.
I don't know enough about sheep dragons.
Neither do I. Just they're like they look like a sheep, but in the shape of like a long like serpent dragon kind of thing.
Foul
Yeah, I
horse
just-
cousin.
Realize
Right. Okay, so number one, ugly.
Wow, rude for no reason.
Shots fired.
I'm sorry. This
They are.
this is a face only a mother could love.
Oh, of the sheep
the-
dragon?
The
The
sheep,
sheep
dragon,
dragon.
is amazing.
They're
Whatever.
cute.
We might have differing views on what amazing is.
It's
Okay,
Somebody
you know what?
did
No.
an art of them like dressed up like begrudgingly against their will for like Halloween, and it is the most adorable thing I ever seen. Everyone's like sitting on the ground with his big teeth all sticking up like this in the hat. He's so cute.
Oh, but he's got like little arms.
He does have little arms. I wish I could.
It's adorable.
It definitely, that is a
awesome.
face. Let's see that.
Let me see. Cappy. Let me throw that in
Oh,
there.
there
I-
it
I'm-
is. Let's see
Absolutely. I'm derailing for just a second here. All right, here you go. Ready? Chat, what do you think? What do you think of that?
He's so cute.
That is a beautiful,
Cute.
beautiful animal.
Arms.
Just imagine, I have a whole Lucy and Goosey have a whole herd of them outside of the restaurant.
So
They're
snuggly.
most precious.
Terrifying.
Hairless cat.
But
Some people
two-
just love them. I don't know.
it's like that one chihuahua, or like I think it's a chihuahua, where it's got like the one huge eye, the little eye, the snaggle teeth, like mange. Like so I will say that given that picture, I'll say sure, all three of you would be able to ride the sheep dragon. Even though it does have stubby little legs, this is anime themed, so defying physics is kind of like what we do around here.
They
So yeah,
fly,
so it'll be able to just
like,
zip you along.
Yeah, and yeah, Lucy definitely grabs, the fattest one of the bunch, so that it's going through. It can hold 6 foot Lucy, and her name is Maggie. Maggie's the best of the bunch.
Maggie. Okay. Okay. I like Maggie. I was thinking Twitchy
Love her.
myself, but perfect. Okay.
There you go.
So you now have a way to get there very quickly. It'll take you about an hour, I'll say, for Maggie to fly you all there. Are you gonna like go over the forest and try to come down, or like go through the trees? How are you thinking of directing Maggie to get there, Lucy?
I think through the trees would just be a lot of fun.
Okay.
Personally.
Perfect. I was hoping you would say that. I need a D20 roll from chat, and then I need an animal handling from Lucy
Okay.
as we speeder bike through the forest of Endor.
Meanwhile, Orin, the entire ride, is just like looking for that one spot on Maggie that you start scratching, and like a dog, it's just like, oh yeah, that's the spot.
And Yuki's just holding on like this, like, you're such a good baby.
You're so fluffy.
So soft.
Mo is looking very dejected on your shoulder, like arms crossed.
Oh,
Mo,
but it's so fluffy.
like moves away. Mo.
Oh. Oh, I love you too, Mo.
I feel like Mo's got levels in Barbarian.
Yeah. Yeah, he thinks he's a barbarian, at least for sure.
Yeah, there's a slight delay on the dice rolls. Oh, all right. With a roll of a 12 and Maggie's roll of a 1, yeah, Lucy is able to just, you are weaving through these trees. It's like, very anime where the background's just like whoosh, just
That's why
zipping
Maggie's
by.
the best.
Yeah,
That's why she's the
the
best. Around.
best. It's something about the scritches and
Oh,
the
that's pretty
hugs
cool.
that are definitely helping.
We're essentially
Um,
giving the help action.
Yeah, for real. Now, as you reach Toadstool Hollow, you can see that the village is clearly unsettled. Like, once like vibrant and lush mushrooms are now like dingy and just like dim. The air that just feels kind of like heavy in this area, and you don't see any people. There's little huts all over the place, but there's no people.
Ooh.
Yeah. I think Lucy's just gonna be shouting out Elder Grambleto! just over and over again.
Grandpa, get out here!
Oh god.
Yuki's just gonna be like, do you guys feel that? Oh, it just feels so heavy here.
Yeah,
Wonder-
something's definitely not right.
Yeah, it feels just wrong here. That everything's just giving off this horrible feeling.
Oh,
can
I
I
just
make
thought that
a-
was heartburn.
Oh
Yeah,
god.
I didn't eat the noodles or anything. I'm feeling it
Lucy
too,
had the
so-
curry noodles.
I did. Yeah. Heck yeah. You already know.
Skip the noodles, just drink the curry. Just
Can I make an insight check to kind of try and suss out what's happening or what might be causing the aura?
yeah. Anybody can either roll insight or perception. Get some rolls going here. Give everybody a chance to do some rolling.
It's going to be a 16 insight.
Jeez.
And I got a 17. Wait, 11 plus 18 perception.
I got
Dang.
a 9.
Lucy, you are way too busy just yelling for people, and I feel like depth perception is also a little off with your character.
She does only have one eye, so
Yeah.
That makes sense.
But Orin and Yuki, both of you, as you're taking in everything around the town, you notice that there's an unusual amount of like moss clumps here and there that they're not really like where they're supposed to be. Like they're not big blankets or like, sections of moss. They're just like very little circles all over the place.
Like abnormally circular, or
Yeah, they're like very circular.
that's like, do you see this, guys? Look at this, like perfectly circular moss everywhere. That's super weird, right?
Are we talking like fairy circle, or are we talking like it's just like a dot of moss?
Yeah, it's like a patch, like a little. It's like a little patch of moss just like hanging out on objects. Like there's a patch on a barrel, there's a patch on a tree branch, there's one over by like the wall of a house.
Oh, weird. I've never seen moss grow like this before.
Me neither. This is very abnormal. Don't touch it.
Orin immediately freezes like 2 inches away from touch, poking a spot of it.
Lucy, what specifically are you saying when you're calling out?
I think she is, starts off Elder Crimbletoe, Crimbly, Toto, Eldy. Just any kind of like shortening nickname ish or whatever. Just because why not?
Skibbity toilet.
Yeah.
Yuki's gonna join in. Crimbly Bimbly, where are you?
Ohio, Riz.
100%.
So, with all of you kind of presenting this demeanor of like friendliness and calling out for the mayor, one of the little patches kind of pops up, and you see that it is actually like a cap on what can only be described as a gnome that is about a quarter of the size of a normal D&D gnome, and he's wearing a moss cap, and his whole beard and mustache combo and everything is made out of like reindeer moss, so it's like very like wispy, almost very white. It's got like some flowers in it, like a couple fireflies fly out of it. He
Do we
says,
all see him?
"Yep, everybody sees them."
I'd go up to him and be like, "Look how cute! Hello, what's your name?"
I just want to pinch your cheeks.
Orin once again has star eyes and is right there, like up in his business, just like, who are you?
He says, "I'm Elder Crimbletoe," and he offers a bow.
That is so adorable.
Yeah. So wait, so you said he comes out of a patch, like the patches that we're saying are abnormal?
Yep. The patch is like on top of his head.
Okay.
It's their the people that live here, it's their disguise.
Oh. So all these are little guys, okay. So we heard you needed help.
Oh, good. So glad you're here to help. Something's wrong with the swamp light lantern. It usually keeps the night whispers away, but now it sputters, and the lights dance too close.
Oh, and dancing lights are bad? I thought dancing lights were good.
No, the lantern light. It's fading.
Oh, okay. So it's too small of a light to keep out the... What did you call them? What is that? The night whispers?
It like looks around. Night whispers.
Oh. I haven't heard of that, I don't think. Have you guys?
Mm-mm.
No.
Are they scary? Are they mean to you?
They come in the night and they steal thoughts and voices. They even took our friend Newt.
Not Newt.
It's a crazy
Yes.
thing to steal.
Is Newt an actual Newt, or is he also a gnome?
Newt is a talking newt. Their name is Nobbin.
No.
Nobbin?
No.
These
Huh.
names are great. I love them.
So what time of day is it currently?
Presently it's like late morning, so maybe around 10.
Okay.
So, do you know where the Night Whispers took Newt?
No, we can't find him. But can you look for him? We've got little legs.
Yes.
Of course we can, little buddy. And okay, so where is this lantern that needs to be lit better?
Oh, it's in the Lantern Glade. It's like a little walk that way, and he just points, and as he's pointing, his arm slowly moves. And it's just like he starts at the west, and like his arm slowly comes around till it's pointing north.
So wait, which one is it, little buddy? You kind of moved there.
Oh, sorry. The wind must have blown my arm. And he just like circles all the way back to the west.
So it's west? Oh, you poor little cutie. Okay.
Orin is entranced. Just cannot. He thinks this is the sweetest thing he's ever seen, and immediately will just do whatever Crimpletoe asks of him.
Oh. Alright.
In order to get there, you have to go through the Wander Willow Fen.
Okay. What's that?
So it's a magical bog. It's got glowing mushrooms, and it's got these beasts that like make a croaking noise.
Like frogs?
Yeah.
What is a frog?
Oh, okay, so maybe frogs. A frog is what grows up out of a tadpole.
That sounds gross. Also, what is a tadpole? Do you use that to catch tads?
I don't
I
know
mean,
what a
technically you
tad
would
is.
use a pole.
Oh, it's crazy. You haven't seen one of those before. You're in a forest. Okay. Well.
Oh, we do not leave the village.
Oh, okay.
If we come across any, we'll bring one back for you.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Oh, that's okay. We don't need tads or poles or frogs.
Okay.
Honestly, a frog would be like the size of this guy, right?
Yeah.
It'd be probably a little scary, honestly.
Yeah, a frog is probably about as like a normal sized bullfrog would be about as big as this elder.
Nice.
So, Elder, once we find the lantern, how do we relight it? Is it just normal fire, or?
Oh, no. That'd be too easy. You need a fresh dream cap mushroom.
Oh, wow. Where do we get those?
Trees.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Where do we get those?
Uh-huh.
Oh, no.
This is turning into a
What?
lot of steps.
Do you know what it looks like, little guy?
Now I'm seeing why those other adventurers said no.
No, for 20 gold. Okay. So, wait, do you even know what it looks like?
What?
The dream cat mushroom. What?
Yeah, it looks like a mushroom.
Oh,
Okay,
good.
what color is it?
Oh, yes.
Oh no.
Twitch, 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 twitch.
Twitch.
How will we know once we've found a dream cat mushroom? Do you have one? Can you just give us one?
No, we don't have any. That would be too easy.
How will we know once we found one?
I think it's one of those you'll know when you know.
Oh no.
Ah,
Is there any chance, I don't know if I would have to roll for it, that Lucy might know a tiny bit about a dream cat mushroom? Only in the sense of like food.
Food. Yeah, food.
Yeah, like
If
Even-
anybody has like any kind of points into nature, go ahead and roll for that. Lucy, because of food,
Yeah.
I'm gonna have you roll with advantage.
okay. Even if I don't have
Oren's gonna
any
reach
points
out.
in it,
I have no points in nature.
Yeah.
we need
I don't either.
Oren's
wanna
gonna
do
reach out
Advantage.
and put his hand on Lucy's shoulder and cast guidance.
Okay.
Nice.
Oh, hold on. All right, well, that first one ain't so good, but thank
Oh.
you for the advantage. Give me 1 second. Ah. I'm sorry, I don't have real dice right now.
How dare you move?
Oh, hold on. Yeah, because it says I gotta wait 30 seconds. Hopefully, this
Oh
next
my gosh.
roll. Your message was not sent. So the previous one you sent.
I wonder if
Oh,
there's a way I can
1 sec.
alter
Let me
that.
see if that works. Hold on. Boop, boop, boop. Oh, that was worse. Oh no!
We're going in the wrong direction.
I have a jack of all trades, which isn't. That just means I get half my proficiency bonus. It's bad
You
though.
can try it. You can
Oh.
try it.
Honestly, it's so bad. I got a negative in there.
I mean, honestly, at this point,
No.
Can't
The
hurt
other,
home.
the other thing you could definitely try regardless because your rolls have been way better than mine tonight. But I do have one other thing.
So I got a 15 because my proficiency bonus that I get to add cancels out my -1. So
Yes.
15.
Let's go.
Nice. Let's go. So a dream cap mushroom looks like one of those like Mario style with the red cap and the white little
Polka dots.
spots,
Mhm.
but the red is actually like a glowing green.
Ooh, okay.
so it's
I feel
like
like we
the
would have
life.
known what that was.
Yeah.
No. I thought that was poison or something.
Okay. Bye.
Thanks.
Will we? Oh no, never mind. Let's just find them ourselves.
Yes.
I was gonna ask more questions, but we know where that's gonna get us. So,
Oh.
More just
You don't
like-
know.
So do we want to head off in the general direction that he pointed?
Yes. West.
West-ish. Okay.
All right, we hopping back on Maggie.
If we're looking for these mushrooms, we might want to go on foot.
Oh yeah, because
Just so that way we
Nevin's
don't
probably tiny.
Yeah, like we don't know how big they're gonna be, if they're gonna be like under like fallen trees, you know, where like fungi normally grow. It's usually covered.
I think Lucy's then gonna kind of turn to Crimbletoe and be like, "Can you watch Maggie for me?" And kind of like pats Maggie on the head.
Yes.
Perfect. Yeah, gonna head in that direction with Yuki and Orin.
All right. I need all three of you to roll a survival check as you enter into the Willow Fen.
All right.
Oh, it's gonna be a 21.
Darn.
Wow. I got a 6.
Oh my lord!
Oh my
This is
goodness.
awful.
What is happening?
So bad. All right, Orin, you're you are kind of guiding the group somehow miraculously, basically along like animal trails, and because your role was so wonderful, let me. As you're wandering through the forest, the mist does kind of like creep up about ankle high or knee high. But that's about it. It doesn't seem to ever get above that. It's like a very thick blanket on the ground. And all of you, as you're walking along, you're kind of sloshing through the mucky muck, bogging. And that is when Orin, off in the distance, you hear like faint singing voices. They're all singing in harmony.
So, but only Orin hears it because of his survival rule?
Yep. Everybody else is just kind of splashing along.
Yeah, Lucy's just like.
Do you hear that?
And Yuki's like, hear what? And she's just like kind of complaining about the mud, and she's like, I've never walked through a cloud like this before. This is crazy. Have you guys ever done this?
Wait, because how tall is Yuki again?
Yuki's like, I don't even remember, like 5 something.
Okay.
Definitely shorter than you.
Yeah, true. Well, I think Lucy would like turn over to you. She definitely didn't hear it, but like hearing kind of what she's saying, is like, oh, do you want like a ride on my shoulders or like a piggyback ride?
Yuki's like, yes, that sounds great, and hops on up.
Yeah, probably on the shoulders and all that, and it's just like splish splash, splish splash, splish splash.
Yuki's having the time of her life up here, like, thank you, do. You're the best, Lucy.
The singing that I'm hearing, do I get any kind of sense of like what it is, what its intention is? Do I recognize maybe the song?
Nope. It's just a completely random song. It's not even like lyrics, really. It's just like notes being played in harmony. But you do know like the exact direction of it.
So you guys can't really hear this, but I hear some music and I can't really make out what's going on. Do we want to head in that direction or do we want to avoid it?
Is it westish? Like we're heading?
Yeah, is it in front of us? Is it the direction we're going, or is it?
So it is, but it's a little bit off to the right.
Let's just go peek on it. I'm so tall right now. I could probably like see them before they see us.
Okay, so Orin is going to touch. I think we're going to go with Lucy again. We're going to touch Lucy's shoulder and cast protection from good and evil.
He's so nice. I think
because I don't trust this. It's getting is weird. Yeah, and then sorry, I was reading to make sure I didn't need to name what it's protected from, but I don't. It's all things. So, yeah, and I'll start leading the group in that direction.
Okay. You only leave. What's that, Yuki?
I was gonna say Yuki's gonna put on her moss mask, so she is now a moss pile on top of Lucy.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Mountain moss.
When he Orin gives me, or I guess it's just a touch of
It's a touch spell.
Forgive me because I'm still kind of figuring out the talisman thing, but kind of understanding what Orin's doing. Lucy's gonna create a knowledge talisman to give to you. Basically, since you're in possession of the talisman, when you make an ability check, you can activate it and roll a d6 and add the number rolled to the check. It says that you can roll the die before or after making the ability check, and that this lasts for 1 hour.
So
but it does say
bardic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then it says once you use this trait, you can't do so again until you finish a long rest. So you can't just keep using it over and over again. In that sense. Oh no, that's me. I'm sorry. I can't just keep creating knowledge talismans. Sorry, but it does last for an hour. But yeah.
And it's only ability checks?
Only ability checks, yeah.
Okay. Cool, thank you.
Okay. You don't get too terribly far off of the animal trails that you are following, but you get to like a small clearing where the fog just kind of like mellows out a little bit, and you see the dreaded, infamous circle of mushrooms. These look like pretty plain mushrooms, just like your common like white stems with brown tops, except they stand about a foot tall, and they're all swaying, and like the song is coming from them all singing in harmony as they sway together. And you see in the center of this circle is the very tiny tippy top of a dream cap mushroom.
He's like, I see it! I see the mushroom!
Orin being very familiar. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Orin being very familiar with Fae lore and everything of that nature, immediately is like, nobody move.
I think Lucy's like freezing, but with like, you know, Yuki on top. We're like making, you know,
like a statue.
Yeah, like a pose. You're like,
like this. She'd be like, I have mage hand. I could grab it with that.
Yes. I think us not going into the circle would probably be best.
Okay, I can move now then, huh? Okay.
So, what it does look like is, even if you were to use Mage Hand, the Dream Cap is not fully like blossomed yet. So somehow you have to get this Dream Cap to bloom.
Okay, so
you think that's what those
Yuki.
mushrooms are doing?
Yeah, maybe we need to play more music.
Maybe
Maybe
that's why they're singing.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it's a fully grown one yet. I take out my panchucks. I have these, and I would start spinning them around to make music. And I'd like tap Lucy on the head. You should play your rain stick.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I thought you were like, I'm gonna play Lucy's head like a drum.
No.
You can do that too.
My quarterstaff is it's one of those rain sticks where you turn it upside down and it's like shh. So yeah, that's what. So she's literally just rotating it to like add to the music.
All right. Yeah, so I'm gonna say that that's the help action. So Yuki, roll performance with advantage.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm
roll
looking, and
again
Oren has
anyways,
nothing.
but- Oh, so I got 19 plus 5. 24.
Perfect.
Oh.
As the two of you are playing your song, it actually matches up with the like humming and singing that the mushrooms are doing, and that dream cap sprouts up out of the ground, and the cap opens up fully, and it starts shedding light throughout this entire area, just a crazy neon green glow. And while you two are doing that, Oren, you spot someone or something caught in sticky silver threads that's kind of like strung between the trees off in the distance.
Like somebody got trapped.
Yes, like somebody almost like they got caught in a big silvery spider web.
Hmm.
Wait,
What were
just
the?
Oren?
Yeah, just Oren.
Okay.
Well, I don't know that I want to interrupt the performance. I try to take a closer look. Like, I don't want to get too much closer. I would only want to get like a foot or two away from like my group.
Mm-hmm.
But I try to get a closer look to see if I can like discern what's happening, or like what is the creature that's in there. Does it look like they were
You
like, is there
see
anybody else around?
You see that the creature trapped in this web is a 4-foot tall newt wearing like messenger's clothing.
Newt!
Yay!
I are they still going with the song? Like, does it seem like they're in like the middle of it, or does it feel like they finished doing what they need to do?
We might play tonight.
So once it's bloomed and like shedding the light and everything, you all are able to stop the song, and it does not, like, it stays where it is. So at this point, Yuki could use Mage Hand to pluck the mushroom if that is the direction
Right.
you're going.
So not knowing what Oren's doing, I would be like, I'm going to use Mage Hand now. And I would cast Mage Hand, and this bluish looking giant hand would go, and I'd pluck it and pull it back towards me and hold it. It's so beautiful. Look, can you see it?
Yeah, it's just like,
And
You know,
Oren would turn
wow.
around and
I
just
almost
be
want
like,
to take a bite of it.
"Don't do that."
That's bad. idea. But I
No.
won't.
Don't do that. Or Oren would turn around and be like, guys, it's Newt. It's Newt. We should get Newt. And like points out how he's stuck.
Is it like in a spider web? You said?
Yeah, like a silver spider web.
Okay.
Hmm.
I mean, I think Lucy's just gonna go up and try to grab him. Like, she's gonna put Yuki down, but
Yeah.
if it's just like a little spider web, then she's
And I
just gonna
take
go
off
up and grab him.
Yeah, come here, Nobbin. Roll a strength check.
I don't think she's as strong as Goosey, but let's see.
Yeah, I
Goosey
would not have
appears
been
in the
any better.
bushes.
Yeah. I'm always watching. Oh.
Always watching, Lucy.
Oh, that's perfect. Okay, hold on. Let me see. I don't even think I added anything to that. Wow. That's 7. Goodness
Yay!
gracious. I need real dice back.
You
But
start
you
like
have that guidance.
yeah,
Oh, that's
you
true.
do.
Oh, true. Yeah, you didn't use that
Wha-
guidance. It's a D4.
I don't think. Oh, actually, you know what? No.
Lucy, knowing that the guidance might not be enough, I would be like, here's some bardic inspiration instead. And then sing you a beautiful little song in your ear. Oh wait, I'm not on you anymore. Just up to you.
Right.
Do I add to that, or am I able to roll again? Or I forgot what bardic
So that's
inspiration does.
you added D6.
D6. All right. I don't know
You're
if
the
you guys
best
have a
around.
D4 in here. Okay, we got 11.
Hey,
How many is-
hey.
Do you guys have a
Okay.
D4 in the thing, or
We
is an
should.
11 good enough? Let's see. We got a 12.
12.
Woo!
Using all of the things.
You are
It's not as strong as
barely
these.
able to pluck Nobbin out of this weird web. And while you're doing that and everybody's kind of distracted, the light kind of dims a bit as you all see like shadowy, kind of silvery laced like mist kind of flowing in, and it starts kind of swirling around itself, and it creates a night whisper spirit who is very upset that you have just stolen its meal. And so we are going to roll initiative.
Okay. Fair enough.
Do we add anything?
I was
I can't remember.
honestly just about to ask. I can't remember either.
Um,
I think initiative is what, like dexterity?
dexterity, yeah.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
But
Oh.
Initiative is also a ability check. So if Orin needed or wanted to, you could use Lucy's talisman to give you a bonus to your initiative.
That one is a D6.
I think I'm going to hold on to it for now.
And I got a 13.
All right, Yuki 13.
And Orin got a 13.
Oh, okay then. Lucy.
I got a 12.
All right, well, you're all before the Night Whisper spirit.
Heyo.
So it's actually Orin and Yuki are first.
Did you roll? What did you roll, Orin?
I rolled an 11.
Ah, me too. That doesn't help us at all.
If you want to go first.
Okay. I feel like Yuki'd be like tapping Lucy, like, let me back up. Just kidding. I got this. Let's see. I guess she would shoot. Starry Wisp at it.
Okay.
Well, I guess first she'd try to talk to it. Okay. Hi, are you? You look mad. Are you mad?
There is like 100 voices all whispering at once as it says hungry.
Oh, for what? Oh, because we're taking your guy. Okay. And then she'd shoot the starry wisp at it.
Oh, because we're taking your dinner. Right.
Which is... So I have to do a ranged spell attack. This is the first ranged spell attack I've ever made.
Woo!
Let's go.
First time for everything.
So 1d8 radiant damage on hit. I forget the rules for ranged attack. It has to be 5 feet away. And then what?
Is this a spell?
We just roll to hit? Yeah, it's a spell.
What spell is it?
Starry Wisp.
Oh, yeah, you should. You have to roll to hit, and you would add your spell modifier to the roll.
Oh, yeah. Okay. It's an 11.
11.
Well,
That
it's
is
spell- Oh, yeah, that's it.
that is going to be a hit.
Yay! Now D8, and it's radiant damage, which I can see helping against this. It is only a 2, but it emits, like whatever it hits, emits dim light until my next turn.
Okay, cool. And it actually takes all of the damage. Dang. Okay. Does radiant. All right, Oren.
So for this entity, would I get ranged spell? Do I get the sense of what type of creature it is? Like, is it a fae? Is it an elemental? Would I know?
I will say it is neither of those things.
Okay.
But without further study, you don't really know what it is.
Okay, so I can't make like a roll to see if I know what it is. Or...
You can, but it'll use your action as you study it.
Okay. Yeah, I'll use my action to study it. Why not?
Okay. Well, I'm not even going to have you roll for it. This is a spiritual version of a will-o-wisp. So it is classified as a tiny undead.
Oh, delightful. Groovy. That will come in handy for me later to know. Okay. And if that's my turn, I'm probably just going. Oren would just kind of position himself to make sure he's not like within striking distance for this thing, and just like again, just studying it.
Okay. Lucy.
And maybe call out to Lucy and say, "Hey, Luce, you don't feel too concerned about this thing."
I think Lucy is going to kind of like tuck what was his name? Nobbin? Kind of like hold on. Into like, I'm pretty sure she has pockets.
She has a million pockets.
She has a million pockets. So yeah.
Not as many as Goosey, but still a lot.
Yeah, for sure. So tucking Nobbin into one of the pockets for, safe keeps and stuff. And I think she's honestly, because she heard, hungry from this little foggy cloud thing. She's gonna pull out some onigiri, little rice ball things, and kind of. I guess, like, I'm imagining kind of like a shapeless thing, so I don't necessarily, like, Lucy doesn't really know how to give it to this thing, but it's like, if you're hungry, I have onigiri. Like, it was just kind of like holding it out.
Okay. Is that going to be your turn, or?
Yeah.
Seeing the onigiri, this crazy friggin' Night Whisper spirit lunges forward to Lucy's hands, like to snatch it up. And then we'll roll something real quick.
Quick question: is it making an attack roll?
Yes.
She is still protected by protection from good and evil, which covers undead, so it rolls with disadvantage.
Cool.
Yay!
Which is why I needed to know what type of creature it was, because I was like, is this going to work?
That makes sense. So I did have to close Discord. So Lucy, what's your armor class?
My armor class is. Let me scroll up. 14.
14. Despite Oren's best attempts with the spell, even with disadvantage, it snatches onto the onigiri, and like because it is amorphous, it just kind of like wraps around your hands, and you take 7 points of lightning damage as it slurps this thing off your hands.
Oh,
It's
goodness.
like, and you hear that like it chewing, and simultaneously all the whispers say more.
Ooh.
Well, yeah, no, definitely
Bottomless
gonna shock her for sure. You said 7 damage? Oof.
Yep.
Row raggy.
How's Lucy looking?
Like they
Yeah.
said in the last episode, oh, Ray will never kill anybody.
She is at 3 hit points because she's she might be tall and big and whatnot, but she's squishy.
Yuki's
The
like,
good
news
"Oh,
is
no,
that was-
Lucy, next time throw it
that was
at
the
them."
monster.
Ah,
Like that.
That was
Like,
the
hold it in
monster's
your
turn,
hands,
so
like,
now
oh,
it's
yeah.
back to Oren and Yuki.
sorry.
Yeah, Ninja Star it. Yeah.
Hmm.
I don't even have it.
Yuki, you are up.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta learn the hard way though,
Oh.
you know?
Yeah. So Yuki would try. She would use her panchucks and try to use pacify. It can cast pacify with the song.
Okay.
So the creature would need to have a wisdom save.
Okay. Let me roll that real quick. Oh, nerds. Negative or natural 1.
Woohoo!
And then
So
pacify.
I like to see.
Ah, beans.
Something in Obojima that I should have took a picture of.
Well, just show off that you have a drink, why don't you?
Sorry.
I was gonna grab one before I sat down, and then I forgot. And then the Fire Nation attacked.
Right.
So if they're pacified, they just can't attack or cast a spell that affects an enemy or deal damage to another creature.
Dang. Okay.
She said night
So-
night.
Yeah. Yeah. No, behave. It really does just like stop everything it's doing. And it's just kind of like hovering in place now.
And she goes up to him and says, "You're such a nice, scary nightmare being. Look at you."
Oren's gonna walk behind Lucy and just like pat her on the back and be like, "How you doing, Luce?" And cast Healing Word, or sorry, Cure Wounds. Which heal. You're definitely at full health.
Let's go.
It does.
Yeah.
7, 5. It does 15 It heals you for 15 points of damage.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely back up to my
Yeah.
whooping 10.
Goodness.
Yeah.
Seeing that it can no longer attack or fight in any way. Well, okay, never mind. Because Lucy's still got to go.
Oh, I think like because it went through her hands with the lightning and all that. She feels better now that Oren's definitely healed her up, which is a nice little warm glow is what I'm imagining it to be. But she is gonna like kind of blow on her hand because damn near in Maya that's like an electrical burn almost. How bad it was, and she's like that really hurt. That's literally all she's concerned about right now.
Yeah, now that it is pacified and can no longer do anything, it dissipates away. The web goes with it and everything. It just disappears into the nether, leaving you all alone. You have defeated the beast.
Bam, bam.
Yuki's gonna look to them and be like, I don't know if I should have did that. I hope it doesn't come back and pester these people. Maybe we should have just killed it.
Well, I think once we have the lantern lit, it
Oh
should.
yeah.
That
And then
should
she'll take
keep
out the
them
mushroom
away.
again
Yeah.
and be like, onward.
Oren would like to check on Nubbins and make sure that he's like not hurt because I mean he was in that web.
Yeah.
Yeah, so unconscious but still breathing.
Yeah, he's in my little pocket.
Yeah, just taking a little nappy nap. He'll be fine.
Groovy. Onward. We've got the mushroom now, so now we just need to get to
mushroom.
Lantern.
Badger. Yes. Proceeding back to the trail and following it deeper into the forest, you enter into the Lantern Glade. There's no mist fog or anything like that. It's very clear area. There's flowers bloomed everywhere. And you see like one of those old square style lanterns, like kind of sitting in the middle. And the flame is just super tiny. Like the flame and howls, like just help.
Oh.
So how does this mushroom help this flame?
You see that the flame itself is sitting on top of a nearly burned out mushroom stem.
So do we replace it?
Yeah.
Is it kind of like a candle? Like you hold the old one and you kind of like place it. You know what I mean? Like transfer the fire.
Yeah, she's gonna try to just like take the old one out and replace it exactly how she sees the old one was.
Okay. Very Indiana Jones. Yeah. So you switch the fire over, and it's like trying to get itself lit back up. It takes a minute to really ignite things. And as it does, Oren and Lucy, both of you notice the shadows all around this little glade start kind of creeping in. And very small versions of the Night Whisper you just fought begin coming into the glade, heading for the lantern to try and put it out.
Question. How long roughly has it been since we first heard the Ring of Mushrooms singing?
About 10 minutes.
Okay, cool. So you still have protection against good and evil, Lucy.
Okay.
On you, so.
So Yuki would try to cast dancing lights, which makes 5 balls of lights all around the lantern to try to ward off the stuff when she sees this happening.
Okay. Like it. I like it.
Do we feel like maybe trying to increase the amount of fire on the mushroom cap will help? Like trying to get it to catch faster?
Maybe. Hold on. Let me see, because I
Go
have.
around it and like try to, I don't know, blow on it. Well,
Well, because I'm thinking I'm gonna cast Sacred Flame.
oh, sounds like it would help.
Yeah, like in a way to try and like get the like feed the fire, essentially feed the fire taking over the mushroom cap.
You could be like, that couldn't hurt. Try it out.
Yeah. So Oren's gonna try that while the dancing lights are happening.
Are they? Would you say like they're kind of in like a spirit realm kind of thing?
Yeah. Yeah, they're like half in the spirit world, half in the physical world.
Okay. I don't know what. Right? Yeah. Hell yeah, sacred flame. No, but So I have a feature that's called Connections Beyond Material, and I don't know if I'll be able to do this, so you can totally say, nah, not today. But it says, you have come to know 2 spirits by name, and through your relationship have learned special rituals and techniques that allow you to find them across the physical and spirit realms. This is by using 2 unique ingredients that you choose when taking this background. You can contact these spirits from any distance or plane of existence. The ritual you enact to utilize these ingredients and contact a spirit is uniquely your own. So I have Hakuma Sapwood. It's a sacred spirit, tree spirit. Think of like sage, right? And I was thinking like she could start burning the Hakuma Sapwood, and she has this really rare whiskey that she got from an ancient spirit. And you know how like the what are they? They're in Hawaii. They do like the fire dances, but then they blow out fire with like the liquor in their mouth and whatnot. That's what I'm thinking like she's doing to kind of like go across, but like try to, if it's cool, like contact one of the spirits, like a not a boss, like somebody that would be like a leader over these like spirits or whatever, to like try to talk them out of taking this light, if that makes sense. So
okay.
Sorry, I know that was a lot.
So between the 3 of you, the sacred flame ignites the mushroom, and the light in this area it becomes like daylight in here. Yuki, your dancing flames is holding them like the shadows at bay, and when Lucy breathes out this gout of fire, it really does. It has like that. I don't want to use copyright names, but the fire from that castle, it looks like that. And it menacingly like yells at these shadows. And between all 3 of you, you're able to like keep them at bay until the fire fully catches the mushroom. And when that happens, all of these shadows start to scream and just like dissipate, completely vanishing. And you all have brought peace to Toadstool Hollow.
Yay.
Heck yeah.
Like, good flame. You're such a good flame.
So it does not take you very long to get back to the town, and the Crimbletoe's like, you did it! You did it! You saved us all! Now we have festival for you. Stay the night. We will have festival.
And look who else we found.
Yeah, she like pulls out Nobbin.
Nobbin!
Yuki's like, yay, I love festivals. I don't know if you guys are going to have a big enough bed for Lucy, though.
Crimbletoe says, I have no money, but I have these. Here, you take. And he holds out a Wispstone charm for each one of you. This is a homebrew magical item, which once per day allows you to cast fairy fire.
Ooh.
Very nice.
That's cool.
I'm sorry, what did you call it?
It's called Wispstone Charm. I'll put it in on the StreamYard chat real quick.
Cool.
Boop. But it was a very glorious and happy ending. The group has saved the village, and you've also earned, on top of everything else, the title of Protector of the Hollow.
Protector of the Hollow.
Oh, yeah.
That's so cute.
And while you all enjoy the wonderful festival for the rest of the evening, that's where we're going to put a pin in the game until next time. But thank you to chat for showing up, doing your die rolls. Like, all of that was super awesome, super amazing. Loved the commentary, loved the rolls. And thank you so much to these amazing creatives for just weaving such a fun tale tonight. Like, that was a lot to take in, a lot of fun names.
Yeah, thank you. It was great.
It really
It was
was.
a great time.
It was an awesome time, yeah.
I hope I'm living up to the studio's expectations. And if I see these as movies in the future, I demand royalties. Thank you all very much. Enjoy the outro. I don't have my Twitch pulled up, so we're not going to raid tonight. But thank you all very much for joining us. We will see you, let's see, I think Sunday. Let me look at the calendar. Yes, Sunday we are doing the What's on the Menu, the Gourmet Hunter reschedule. That's our Wild Sea game with a crazy cast, lots of chaos. Good times. All right, everybody, enjoy the outro. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.
Is it time for the credits? Hey, thanks for watching. We hope you keep the chaos coming here at Shattered Tabletop Gaming. Hey, thanks for watching. We hope you keep the chaos coming here at Shattered Tabletop Gaming. Scan this QR to come along. Together we are so strong. Our Discord is a second home. Hang with us and you'll never be alone. Hey, thanks for watching. We hope you keep the chaos coming here at Shattered Tabletop Gaming.